So I learned something about myself yesterday. Turns out I'm probably the absolute factually worst manga reviewer on YouTube. We had chapter 1040 of One Piece, and I get through the entire thing, all of the Yonko fighting and Kid and Law stuff, and the big boom that didn't actually make a big boom because of the silence room, all this crazy crap going on. So I'll give myself a slight, tiny excuse as to the fact that I was distracted by a Yonko actually losing a fight. Maybe that was it. Maybe it's the fact that I don't sleep that much anymore. That might also possibly have a little bit to do with it, but I'm just gonna say I'm completely inept and stupid, and I don't know why anybody subscribed to me, but thank you. You guys are OGs, you guys are wonderful, and you make my day. So, now to fix this whole problem that I have made, that problem being the fact that my 1040 review does not involve the entire reveal at the end of the chapter about Zunesha. Because, like I said, I am inept and I am an idiot. I actually don't know how I made it through the entire process of making the review, doing the thumbnail, which didn't have anything to do with this reveal either. Originally it was supposed to, changed my mind. Yeah, I made it through all of that. Went to bed, woke up, and then realized, thanks to a comment from my boy Anime Devil Hunter, go check out his channel. Gonna be down in the description below. But yeah, now we have to fix this problem. So, Zunesha. It was revealed to us through Momonosuke, who was apparently being talked to by Zunesha. Makes sense. We had a chapter where I think it was at the end or beginning, some point. Either way, he was like, is somebody talking to me? That was like 39, 1038, something like that. Apparently, Zunesha is in like a really talkative mood right now because, yeah, it's just going on apparently telling Momonosuke all about itself. Apparently, it committed a huge crime 800 years ago, and that's why it's forced to walk the seas. Wait a minute, we already knew that part. Okay, not that part. The part about the fact that it was the companion to Joy Boy himself. Yeah, do you understand why I'm kind of an idiot and kind of just... How? How do you miss that? How do you not put that in the end of the review? Seriously? Really? And this is coming not that many chapters after we got the reveal that Zunisha was showing up to Wano, and we had the Gorosei talking about this unique devil fruit that we gave a unique name, or different devil fruit, special devil fruit, whatever it was, that we gave a unique name, different name, all of this stuff. Zunisha's getting a ton of attention right now. And two things to say really quickly. One, we're getting closer and closer to be safe to saying that Joy Boy was a giant who rode a giant elephant into battle, and it was probably one of the most epic, amazing things you will ever see with your eyeballs. And why have we not gotten that flashback yet? I'm actually starting to believe this series might be too long. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway, number two. With this being said, Zunisha, probably being a giant battle elephant back in the day, if this thing does not pick up the giant sword on Onigashima with its trunk and swing that thing around and start destroying people, preferably world government ships or Yonko themselves. Okay, maybe Zunisha's not fighting Kaido. Okay, wait a minute. Giant elephant with a sword versus giant dragon. Just saying. Anyway, no, we're getting off track. Seriously though, if Zunisha does not pick up that sword with his trunk and swing it at something, I am going to be severely disappointed in Oda. Because that is like so far up his alley, it has to happen. But talking about Joy Boy and how Zunisha is, well, was, not is, was his companion over 800 years ago, and we're getting into a lot of Joy Boy talk lately, and Kaido trying to tell Luffy that he couldn't be the next Joy Boy. Once again, I still don't think Kaido is a, leading authoritarian figure on whether or not somebody is or is not Joy Boy. I don't think that decision, comes down to Kaido. So, yeah, disregarding that. Luffy is going to be the next iteration of Joy Boy, the next incarnation of Joy Boy, the next whatever, the next person bestowed with the title of Joy Boy. It's gonna be Luffy. It almost has to. We could pull some weird stuff where it's Momonosuke instead, because Zunisha's been talking to Momo more than he's been talking to Luffy, but that's probably because Momonosuke has ties to the Kozuki clan, and yeah, we already know they're tied to stuff way, way back. But anyway, I am at least going to go out on the limb and say that Luffy is going to be the next Joy Boy. So are we going to get to the point where Luffy has Zunisha as a companion? Now I don't know if Luffy's going to ride Zunisha into battle, because that would be strange, because he'd kind of just be sitting there on Zo, I can't... What's happening down there? I'm too far away. all right, this doesn't work. Buddy, you do the work. I'll go over there and do the work. We're going to work together. Yeah. Like, okay, so I don't think Luffy's going to ride it into battle, but will they become friends? Will they become companions? We've already seen Luffy become friends with a big-ass whale. Why can't he become friends with a big-ass elephant, too? Makes sense to me. Real quick, something about the whole grabbing the sword with the trunk thing. I actually find that really kind of funny because we've already met an elephant in the series. No, we met a sword with the elephant fruit, right? Spawned him, his sword, that turned into an elephant Funkfried. That's elephant sword, but that's devil fruit coming together to make that happen. We could just see a giant elephant pick up a sword, and yeah, nice callback? I don't know if that'd be a callback, either way. Yeah, nice little comparison, I guess. Either way, here's a little bit of an interesting thought to end out the video. If Zunesha was a companion to Joy Boy, and we can assume Joy Boy was aligned on the other side of the world government, so world government on this side, Zunesha and Joy Boy on that side. We are obviously falling on this side in the nowadays, in the current day, so we all assume that something's going to have to happen with Marijois. We're probably going to go up there at some point, going to be a war for it, probably going to be a battle up there of some kind. How do we get a lot of people onto the red line? How do we get a lot of people up to Marijois? Maybe, just maybe, we ride the giant elephant over to the Grand Line and run up off of him onto the red line, immediately being right there at Marijois. Zunesha could be the perfect ticket to launching an assault on the world government, on the Holy Land itself. You can simply ride on its back until it gets up to the red line. Bare minimum, it can put its trunk up there, and you can run up the trunk onto the red line. So, yeah, we might get to see a moment where we have the Straw Hats, all of the minks from Zoe, maybe even the Grand Fleet along with it, some of the people from Wano. We might get a moment where we see all of these people just let out a battle cry and charge off of Zunesha onto the red line. I'm just saying that would be absolutely hype. Then you never know, maybe Zunesha just steps his big ass up there too. And out of all of the ideas I've had so far, I honestly think that is my favorite. Luffy becoming the next Joy Boy, being bestowed the title of Joy Boy, becoming companions with Zunesha, working together with Momonosuke and the Kozuki clan, everybody from back in the day coming back around to join back together now that things can finally happen. Now that we can finally end all of this. We can finally take the war back to the world government and end it. And that all comes together between Zunesha and Luffy becoming Joy Boy, becoming companions, actually giving us a route to get a good fighting force onto the red line. I swear to God, if anything from this video comes true, I want it to be Zunesha being our ticket onto the red line for a fight at Marijois. I need it, and I want it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had to talk about this a little bit at least because somehow I'm an idiot and I forgot to talk about it in the review, but we're here to fix that mistake like we always do. Maybe not always. Usually. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below about Zunesha, about any of the stuff that happened in the last chapter, about anything in One Piece, really. Yeah, I love talking to you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.